What is up, Insaners? How is everybody doing? Hope all of you are keeping safe during this tough time, guys. How was your week? I had a really good one. Got 84 points this week, but we're gonna come to all of that a little later. Welcome everyone to Game Week 34's first video. We're going to talk about some of the best players to target this week, along with some really nice differentials. We'll also review our Game Week 33 team and look at all the games and players. So hang in there, guys. It's gonna be a great one. We're coming to the season end, guys, and our aim is to reach 500 subscribers. Guys, please help and support us in getting there. You can do that by subscribing to our channel. A big thank you to everyone who has subscribed to our channel so far. It really means a lot. If you're new around here and like today's video, please do hit the like button. It really helps us to get more FPL stuff to you guys every week. With that, let's start today's video by reviewing our Game Week 33 team. What a week for us. We absolutely smashed it. Got 84 points this week. Now our Game Week rank is 2750, which is our best this season. Our overall rank now is just a little below 25,000, so really happy with everything. And let's look at our team now. Now we played 4 at the back with MRT on the bench. A mixed sort of a week for our defense. We got 2 blanks from Arsenal's Holding and Trent from Liverpool. Now I think both were super unlucky. Leno conceded a really sloppy goal, an own goal. Otherwise that was a clean sheet and at least 2 bonus points for Holding, so that was a bit frustrating. Now even Trent, very difficult to watch. He didn't do much in the game, but we were set for a clean sheet and Liverpool lost it at the last minute. Oh my god, really frustrating. Now difficult to take those 2 clean sheets losses, but I think overall we did pretty well, so I won't complain that much. Now in terms of our other players, Chelsea managed to keep a clean sheet and the double up with Rudiger and Mendy really helped. Though Mendy got a yellow card in the game, but we still managed a combined 13 points from both. I think it's pretty solid. Coming to our last defender for the week, Shaw returned with a clean sheet and got us 8 points. Now Leeds couldn't score and it was a goalless draw, but 8 points from Shaw. Now guys, I was reading a stat that with the game against Leeds, Shaw has created 50 chances in 2021. Now that is more than anyone in the league this year. It just shows you how he's played for United this season. Top player, and he was a clean sheet with a couple of bonus points. I would take that any day. Coming to our midfield, we had a 4 playing this week. Now let's start with the most popular duo this week, Liverpool, Salah and Jota. I mean, I still can't believe how Liverpool managed to draw that game, scoring only 1 goal. Now both Salah and Jota could have had a double-digit haul if they were slightly more clinical in their finishing. Honestly, Newcastle can really thank their stars for that, otherwise this would have been an embarrassing scoreline. Nevertheless, Salah scored from a bullet of a shot, guys. He got 9 points, so a decent return for managers who captained him. Now coming to Diego Jota, he was substituted just before 60 minutes and that meant that he just got a single point from that game. He could have easily got 3 points, but Klopp just didn't let that happen. Not really great if you were a Jota owner, and honestly guys, I feel your pain. It was a painful watch. Next, coming to the 2 United boys, obviously one of them is playing for West Ham right now. Jesse Lingard's run of 8 consecutive returns finally came to an end. He blanked against Chelsea. He did look West Ham's most dangerous player still, but it was not enough. Now to be very honest, this was always a very tough game considering how good Chelsea's defense has been this season. So not really surprised there. Finally coming to Greenwood, a frustrating game for him. He wasn't clinical enough, his first touch also was a bit off. Nowhere close to his best, a blank but 3 points. Now Bruno also got the same return, so I didn't really lose out on much, so that should be okay. Let's finish the team with our attack, guys. We played a front 2 and without a doubt the best week for our forwards. Now Chris Wood was our massive differential this week. I always expected Burnley to score against Wolves, but definitely didn't expect them to score 4 goals. Wood was on fire in the first half, scoring a hat-trick and also getting an assist in the second half. Guys, we gained so much with his ownership, only around 2%. Now I had been talking about him in my regular videos and streams about how he is a great pick and he definitely proved that this week. Next, coming to our differential captain this week, Iheanacho from Leicester. We didn't go through the regular route with Salah as our captain and we took a risk. Now it was a calculated move, the fixture was really good. Now credit to Crystal Palace, they were quite good in the first half but Leicester did a great job in the second. Iheanacho provided the assist for Castanha's goal and then he scored the winner. Massive 12 points which got doubled and it rounded off our best week in FPL this season. Huge gain this week, guys, and we march towards our next milestone, which is 10k in the world. So that was our team review for Game Week 33. Let us know how your game week was in the comments below. Now let's talk about a few players to watch out for in Game Week 34 and beyond. Now let's start with a defender, and we have Timothy Castagna from Leicester. So his ownership is around 6% right now, and it's actually the price which becomes the issue. He is 5.8 million at the time of recording this video, and I feel it is a bit pricey. This also shows that a lot of managers have completely ignored him. Now I can't really fault the thinking here because he just provided one clean sheet in his last 7 starts and no attacking returns before game week 32. Now in the last 2 weeks in terms of FPL, he's come to life scoring 20 points, that includes 2 attacking returns and a clean sheet. Guys, in just the past 2 weeks, he has the highest expected assists among all defenders. His expected goal numbers are also among the top 5 defenders in the league. I feel the most impressive thing is that he's also created 5 chances in these games, including 2 big chances. Now from a fixture point of view, the next 2 against Southampton and Newcastle look really good, but then things get a bit tricky. He might have a double game week in game week 35 playing Newcastle and Man United, and that could mean a blank in game week 36. In the end, it balances out, but you will probably have to take him out in game week 36 as 37 and 38 are against Chelsea and Tottenham. All in all, I think he's still a great 2-week punt if you can replace him in game week 36. Our next player is Wilfred Zaha. Now he's definitely someone that I'm keeping a close eye on. Now game week 34 looks a bit tough as he's facing Man City, but then fixtures turn okay. They play Sheffield United and Aston Villa, plus they also have a game against Southampton that is yet to be scheduled. Now guys, there's a huge chance that they might have a double in game week 35 with Southampton, plus they also play in 36. We all know the importance of Zaha to that Crystal Palace side and how high his goal involvement with the team is. His numbers of the last 4 starts have been poor to be honest, but then he's also faced the likes of Everton, Chelsea and Leicester. So things can surely improve. A point to note here is that Crystal Palace don't really have a lot to play this season, so there might be some motivation issues, but again if Crystal Palace manage to do anything in the coming games, I believe Zaha would be at the center of it. Guys, you should keep an eye on him for sure. Great, let's talk about a striker now. In the last few weeks, we saw a template of strikers emerging with managers going for Harry Kane and Iheanacho up top, and the third striker being the likes of Watkins, Bamford and even Jamie Vardy. But there's one name that looks a good shout for the coming weeks, and that is Dominic Calvert-Lewin from Everton. He missed those 2 games against Brighton and Spurs. In spite of that, he's only managed 1 attacking return in his last 6 starts. The upcoming fixtures for Everton look really good, plus they have to play Aston Villa and that could mean a double game week for them in game week 35. Guys, they also have a game in game week 36. Now the fixtures are there and Everton will definitely look to push for that elite Champions League spot this season. DCL's price is a tricky one if you are looking for an upgrade from the likes of Iheanacho, Bamford or even Watkins. You'll definitely need some cash if you have to do this, but I genuinely feel that he could be a great option for the next set of fixtures. His ownership in total is quite high, but I think those would be a lot of dead teams this season. Not a lot of managers inside the top 10k or even 100k would have him in their teams, so you have a chance to catch him early. Guys, these are some players that you should definitely keep an eye on for the coming games. Now let's talk about some great differential picks for the coming game weeks. Our first player is an Everton defender. Guys, it's not Keane, it's not Luka Dean or even Holgate. We're talking about Seamus Coleman. I'm sure you'll be like, where did that come from? Well, he is the second highest scoring FPL defender in the last 4 weeks, only behind Trent. He has just come from nowhere, guys. His price is below 5 million. His ownership right now I think is less than 2%, so not many managers would go for him. According to me, he's a great differential for the coming games. Everton have some great fixtures too. You might be a bit worried about his starts. Again, I can't say with 100% surety that he will start every game, but I feel it's a risk worth taking. He is way more attacking than the other Everton defenders, so there's a huge upside in this move. Guys, the next player is also an interesting choice. We've gone ahead with Jack Harrison from Leeds. Leeds this season have mostly been about Dallas, Rafinha and Bamford, and we've kind of ignored how well Harrison has done for the team. He has 4 attacking returns in his last 4 starts. His goal threat and creative output is definitely more than average. Now his price is in the same category as Rafinha, and that is probably another reason why most of the managers have preferred the Brazilian instead. Rafinha just provides greater value, there's absolutely no doubt about that. Leeds fixtures are getting a bit better, and there are higher chances that Harrison could get something from these games. His ownership right now is just around 3%, a pretty solid cheap differential, guys, that you can consider for the upcoming games. Now the next name is quite a big one. It's Gareth Bale from Tottenham. Guys, I know he has been a bit of a hit and miss whenever he's played, but you cannot deny the quality this player has. He had a decent run recently under Mourinho before the manager again ghosted him. Now with Mourinho gone, things could change pretty quickly. I feel Ryan Mason likes Gareth Bale and holds him in high regard. Now this could definitely mean more minutes on the pitch. He did not start in the final, so there are chances that he might start the next game. Again, I can't say that with 100% surety, but it could be a really good and a bold move. Spurs have a good run of fixtures. They play Sheffield United, Leeds, Wolves, and Aston Villa in the next 4 games. Now, you would think that Bale has the ability to do well against them, but then how much will he play is the question. Still, I think if you want to differentiate from the pack and do things a bit differently, Bale gives you that option and he's worth a shot in the coming games. Guys, the final pick is the best one in this list. It has been my favorite since I wildcarded in Game Week 31. It's Chris Wood from Burnley, no surprises there. Well, nobody really expected him to win the Golden Boot this year and he's not going to. But it feels great when your differential punt comes off. He had a mega haul this week, scoring 20 points with a hat-trick and an assist against Wolves. Well, it's fair to say that nobody expected that, but it happened. Now, Wood has been posting some decent numbers over the past few weeks. Over the past 6 game weeks, he has scored 5 goals and provided 3 assists. He's also joined top for goal attempts with Kane and Iheanacho and joined third in terms of chances created among all forwards. Guys, these are impressive numbers for a Burnley attacker, to be honest, and it shows how Burnley have changed their style of play this season. Now, fixtures are okay. West Ham and Liverpool can be a bit tricky, but he looks like a really solid differential. I absolutely love him. I got him on my wildcard in Game Week 31, and it is already proving to be a great move. You should also consider him getting in your team if you are looking for a third striker. Guys, these are some of our top differentials for the coming weeks. Make sure you consider them while making your transfer moves this week. That'll be all for this video, guys. We will be back on Thursday answering some of your dilemmas in terms of what to do with the likes of Bruno and Jota. Should we keep them or should we sell them for the coming game weeks? We'll also cover some really good captaincy options along with our team selection and transfer strategy. Hope you found today's video useful. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button if you like today's video. Please guys, do subscribe to our channel Insanely Football if you're new around here. Stay safe, keep tinkering with your teams, and I'll see you Insaners next time.